live.
Oh, now this is a different episode. Now, should we tell the people why?
Tell them.
Congregation, now listen to me.
Oh, God.
Should we tell the people why? This is a different episode.
Oh, no.
Tell them.
I'm looking at Brother SK.
Oh.
I'm looking at Brother Emilliyan.
Okay.
To my left,
Oh.
I come Brother Jacqe.
That's me.
Brother Jacqe, can you tell the people why this is a different episode?
This is a special episode. This is the season finale. Let's get it. Let's get it. Yes, guys, this is going to be season finale. Last episode for the season 1. Thank you all for watching, and hopefully this one's going to be an hour special.
An hour
Just
special.
for you guys, because you guys like us, I hope.
Doesn't that mean we'd have to go longer than an hour to edit?
You ain't got the money for that, bro. Okay. It's going to be a 45-minute special
45-minute
episode.
special. And then after 15 minutes, we'll figure out what we do.
Yeah, exactly.
damn.
We'll
So,
work it out.
we need to introduce the people. Emilliyan,
Oh.
you're going to be introducing them.
Okay. Well, we're here for today, boys. The joke.
Man.
The what?
The joke.
The joke.
The joke. The joke. The joke, man. Joke, man. The joke, man. Joke, man. I said it's Jokemen Show. The Jokemen Show. Everyone here, we got afros. Millions got white hair, it grows. Everyone knows, no. And I got a small nose.
Yeah.
And my ice is on froze.
Yeah.
And I got 10 toes.
That's good.
And I like to glow with my black skin, black skin, glow with my black skin, then the back in for the Jokemen Show. Bring it up, bring it up. Alright, my bad.
Who's gonna turn Eminem right there?
45
bring
minute
it back, bring it,
beatboxing.
bring it back. When I come at you, I'm gonna bring it back.
Yeah, alright, you sounded like Busta Rhymes though. Every time I'm gonna get it, then I'm gonna get it, then I'm gonna blow, then I'm gonna get it, then I'm gonna show it, then I'm gonna everything I'm gonna do.
God damn. I didn't know he had it in him.
Yeah, damn.
Can we do a proper intro for once?
Okay, this is
Sorry.
the Jokemen Show, guys. Welcome back
guys. Welcome
to
back.
another podcast.
We back, baby.
All right, so today, I wanted to talk about culture. Right, we have a blend. We have a mix of everything in here. Yeah. We got white. We got dark light skin. We got light skin. We got black. Right next to
Blackity
it.
black.
Don't start that light skin. Black and beautiful. Come on now.
Hey, don't forget about us. We still black in the eyes of the white.
Half black, half beautiful.
To them, we're all the same. In the right median.
Yeah? We're just black, huh?
Hey.
I was joking.
So we are talking
About
Nice.
culture. And then for me especially, I've got quite a mix. Obviously, I've mentioned this before. I am from Aruba, which is a small island in the Caribbean. But the thing is with Aruba is there's a lot of different cultures in that one small island. Because I'm Dominican, papi.
Dominican.
No black.
No black.
No negro nunca. No.
No black papi.
No black papi. Hey.
No black papi.
So I'm Dominican, and one thing in the Dominican culture is they've got a weird thing about their own skin color.
Okay.
Obviously, we've heard this joke before. Me no black papi, me Dominican, right? And I've actually had this happen to me with my own family when I was younger, because it's a stereotype, but like, it actually happens. Like, I remember when I was young, I used to stay at my grandma's house. My grandma's fully Dominican, yeah. And then she told me one day, she was like, "Listen, when you grow up, you need to marry a white girl. You need to." I say this, yeah. She said, "You need to fix the race."
Oh no.
And that's a real thing in the Dominican Republic. She said, "You need to fix the race."
Oh no. Wait, was your grandma a dark skinned woman?
Yeah, she's black. No, sorry, she's Dominican.
She's Dominican, papi.
But like the complexion though.
No, she's black.
A black. That's
It's
not good.
normal in the Dominican Republic. They said like, you need to fix the race because there's some kind of weird thing going on there. And I listened to her.
You're stupid. He fell in love with the girl. Don't
It was like, fuck them black people, baby. I heard what grandma
He fell in
told
love
me.
with this shorty, yeah.
Yeah, man, that's me. That's the Dominican Republic. But in Aruba, bro, everyone's light skinned in Aruba.
All right, let's talk about. All right, we've got Aruban,
Aruban Dominican, yeah.
Kenyan,
Said Lucian.
St. Lucian,
Bulgarian.
Bulgarian.
I like the accent you did there. That's
Bulgarian.
nice to see you.
So what we do, we go from each person and talk about culture.
That doesn't sound like Bulgarian. That sounds like.
That's how you just
It's
being
true.
racist right now.
Everyone
Like, you
speaks like
just
this.
generate
No, that's more like
everyone.
Russian, but
Yeah.
Russian. Oh my! Apologies.
No, but the freshies, the freshies. Talk like that.
So,
But
tell something about the Dominican Aruban roots that the people wouldn't know.
People wouldn't know. Obviously that's the race thing. I mean, in Aruba, it's they call it like a melting pot. Like there's just cultures from everywhere. There's Dutch, there's Dominican, there's people that was born in Aruba, but a lot of times they're not just fully Aruban. There's a lot of Latinos. We got Venezuelans, Colombians, Dominicans. We got everything. So Aruba's not like one like race. It's just a mix of everything. Literally, you'll get Latinos, you get Dutch, you get everything. Black, everything.
And when you were growing up in this environment, what are some things that pertain to Aruban Dominican culture which you feel is very unique to you guys? Like, what if you were to tell people, look, you know you're in Aruba when you see, or you know this is Aruban food when Aruban music.
Like I said, bro, it's a mix of everything. It's not like one thing. It's I say it's very Latino heavy in terms of like obviously language, food, music and stuff like that. We love our Latino music. Obviously we get a lot of inspiration from people from Colombia and Dominican Republic, obviously. So like if you go to a club, you're gonna hear the usual club music. You're gonna hear Afro beats. You're gonna hear reggaeton. You're gonna hear that Daddy Yankee. You're gonna hear the usual. It's not like one thing. It's just a mix of everything.
I'm gonna tell you the truth. I don't believe you when you said Afro beats. When did Afro beat come into the Aruban scene? Tell me the truth.
If you go to a club in Aruba, it's Afro beats.
But when did it come into the scene?
What do you mean? When did it come into the scene?
Why are you getting? First of all, why are you getting so defensive?
Sorry.
Because Afro.
Me black now, Dominican.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? First of all, it's not no black party. Now all of a sudden,
I'm mixed.
Huh?
I'm mixed.
Yeah, I know. You don't know which one you are.
Yeah, listen, some days I want to be Dominican, other days I want to be black.
When it benefits.
If you look at your ancestry DNA, your African side is from where?
Nigeria.
No. Oluwa Jacqe.
Yeah, my mom recently did a DNA test and she was born in Dominican Republic, but she got like 3% Dominican Republic. She got like 20% Portuguese, 20% Spanish, because we were slaves.
So when your gran heard about this,
my what?
when your gran heard about the fact that
No, say it.
You gotta say it.
she was like, "Fuck that, kill yourself."
No, what do you mean though?
You said that your gran said fix the race. Yeah. So when she found out that her daughter is,
She don't know. I don't think she knows.
okay,
Oh, you
Because
didn't
no,
tell
we
her?
did it recently.
okay, she needs to be told.
She does need to be told.
She needs to be
And
told.
it was literally 20% Spanish, 20% Portuguese, and then the rest was just a mix of African. 9% Nigerian.
9% Nigerian. That's more than your Dominican part.
Literally. Can
So you might as well say you're
Damn.
Nigerian now. You can't say you're Dominican.
boy
no more.
African.
That's why you're so good with money.
Yeah, damn.
Am I good with money?
No. But
I ain't.
shit.
We don't even talk
we all
about
know
money.
that.
Hey, now let's talk about the St. Lucian, coach. I want to hear about that.
A long ass sip.
I actually was born here. So are my parents. So my St. Lucian culture, I more get from my grandparents. They speak broken French, which is patois. And when they would do that, I don't even know what they're saying.
Have you visited
St. Lucian? No, my parents went without me.
So you've never been back to St. Lucian?
They fucking left me, bro. And I was planning to go back. I was planning to go home with my ex, but obviously she's next. So we're not going no more.
It's good. You know, it's always important to go back to the motherland, bro. It's really important. And when I'm saying motherland, I mean
The land
original
that
where
you,
you're from,
yeah,
where
yeah,
you're
yeah,
from, right?
100%.
There's a different type of connection to the roots when you go back. Because I've talked to other people like Nigerians or whatever. I've really ever been back. It's like, no, I've never been back. And sometimes it's a spirituality thing.
It is, man.
When you go back to the roots, you're like, this is where man's from. This is where I'm. Because some people don't have the privilege of knowing where they're from. You get what I'm saying? Well, really, it's like specific people, but some people don't have the privilege of knowing where they're from. So when you go back to the homeland, especially for your first time, not only do you need to make that experience, but it's gonna be an experience.
A topic I want to quickly touch on is what you just said about how certain people don't know where they're from. Americans. How do some of them motherfuckers be coming up to us English? Yeah, if we was to say to them, "Where you from?" Be like, "I'm Black American, African American." Yeah, but where you from? You're not just Black American. Like, I understand that that's part of it. If someone was to ask where I'm from, part of it is English. I was born here. I got it in my blood. But I also know where I'm from. Descendants, they don't know.
Because it's slavery. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to the slavery thing of, I don't want to get on that, but it's hundreds of years ago. So obviously down the bloodline, they don't know where they're from. So for families of generations, it's South Carolina, Texas, Mississippi, whatnot. But they may not know the African roots or whatnot. But
I think the difference is that obviously you were born here, you have some English in you, but like your parents weren't born here. But a lot of the Black Americans,
my mom and dad were born here.
Oh, they were born
and
here.
And my dad has white in him, which is why I'm quarter white.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because
so I actually have English in me.
But
their grandparents, all of them were born in the US.
Two generations ago is a different country. For them, it would be like 8 generations ago, it would still be in the same place. But I remember, I heard like an interview, like Lil Baby said he went to like a footballer's party, and then he was come across all these international people, and they'd be like, "Where you from?" He'd be like, "From Atlanta," and people like, "No, like, where you from?" The guy's like, "Bro, Atlanta, bro. Like, that's all I know." Which is like why I think stuff like a lot of people get into like ancestry, DNA, and whatnot. But then you also, if you look at with the Black Americans as well, even though it may not, was some things of African culture roots, what ties into it, whether it's hairstyling or nail styling or whatnot. But you can also commend them for how much culture that they've done, which has influenced the whole world, bro. Like stuff like hip hop, or not even just stuff like that, but a whole bunch of things from the Black culture, which is very influential. Yo, let me tell you something. Black culture is influential,
bro. We
very, very influential.
We run shit, man.
A lot of people be biting the drip, or they want to try to bite the style or whatnot, and that's coming from all types of Black culture, whether it's Black Latino, Black Caribbean, Black African, African American, Black African American, maybe even Black European as well, bro. Like there's a lot
Black
of
Emilliyan.
Black Emilliyan. You know what I'm saying?
They're out there. They're out there.
Do they have carnival in Bulgaria? Nah, bro. Anything similar?
Complete opposite to what all of you lot said.
So I want to know. I don't know much about Bulgaria. So like,
what
do you guys do there?
What can I even say? I don't even know. Like, we're proud people. Like, you get what I mean? Like, I got a tattoo about Bulgaria. Like, my whole upbringing was about like being proud of who I am. You know,
should be
seeing
proud
the
of where you're
motherland.
from.
Like, bro, I'm completely different to you two. I know from like great grandparents to like great grandparents, all Bulgarian.
Yeah,
I don't know a single person in my family outside of Bulgaria.
Me too. Well, everyone's Kenyan. Yeah.
So, but let's we got our little traditions and stuff. But
what kind of tradition is like the main Bulgarian?
What's the main? Oh, I don't know. There's a lot of like, it's completely different to like Black culture and stuff. But like, there's like traditional music. There's like traditional dancing.
Do you know any like Bulgarian songs?
I know a couple. I ain't singing them, motherfucker.
Bro. I know what you're talking about though, because for Kenyans, we are very. If I was to talk about Kenyan, I'm not. Bro, let me be careful when I say this. I'm Kenyan, but I'm Kenyan British. I was born here, raised a bit of my earlier life in Kenya, a lot of back and forth, but mainly my whole life has been here. But because my parents are straight from Kenya, there are always certain songs or traditions. Well, like first of all, Kenyans are very hospitable people. I'm telling you, like we'll open our house to everyone. Them man will grill some meat.
I've never been invited.
Drop of our hat. Everyone's very hospitable. There's certain different things in Kenyan culture which I love. Everyone's very welcoming. Everyone can talk to each other. Kenyans will be some of the funniest people you ever meet in your life, bro. This guy will have missing teeth. Maybe he's got a missing ear, but 3 in 1. But he'll know how to have fun, make a good time, make fun of themselves. But like with it being very hospitable, bro, even still stuff like, not to make it turn dark, but like I remember when I started learning more about the culture, for instance, if someone that you know died, or someone that you know dies, and they're Kenyan, I promise you, damn near everyone they know will be at their house for the next 3 days, just to be with you in solidarity and stuff like that. Like I remember when my shosho died, when my grandma died, people were showing up to my shosho's crib praying with us in front of the house, a week straight before a burial. Every day, people come for morning, evening, and night prayers just to come. Like Kenyans are very hospitable and stuff like that, bro.
I've had a whole different perspective of that. From my upbringing, my experience, I can't speak on anyone else's. I feel like Black people don't stick together enough. I grew up in North London where there's I grew up with a lot of Somalians, for example, and Somalians, they stick together. Like they all know each other. They all know each other, and that's not a diss. That's a good thing. That's proper good.
Got like 20 people on speed dial,
bro.
And they're all relatives,
bro.
They all know each other. They're all related.
Well, like growing up where we grew up, bro. Bare Turkish as well. All stick together. You can't mess with my man without fucking with all of my man. And that's again a good thing. It's not a diss. So I just wish that, from my experience, for like Black people, I wish we stuck together like that, like that.
But is that because it's a specific community in like an area? Because I know a lot of people from different countries, they move to an area and they all kind of migrate to the same area, so they're one community.
It can happen, I guess.
You're not wrong about that. There's a lot of Kenyans based in East London.
I hear it, I guess, but you'll have whatever from wherever go all the way to wherever and still know from him he's connected with him, and because he's connected with him, he's his friend. Whereas if I go to there and I go to a club and I see someone else that looks like me, he's looking at me crazy. Do you know what I'm saying? It's different with my culture and my color and black and whatever and mixed race or even mixed race. If I just talk about mixed race, yeah, another mixed race brother is not being cool with me just because I'm mixed race. Whereas a Turk would be like, "You're Turkish as well, yeah."
Yeah, I get that. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I guess because there's less of them compared to like there's a million light skins in London. Do you know what I'm saying? But like if I meet someone from Aruba in London, we're gonna be best friends, bro. Because I don't know anyone else like that. If you meet a Bulgarian, you'll probably be best
dapping
friends.
him up.
Yeah, facts.
You could dap them up, but black people still dap. But I get where you're coming from. Like I don't know about best friends. I don't think best friends.
Best friend, you know what I mean.
because
Like, you're cool.
What I'm
instantly.
saying through that is the way I grew up as well. When I also say Kenyans are very hospitable, for all like the first generation of Kenyan British people growing up, especially all the people around us. First of all, there were many big factors that kept all of us together. One was the church and conferences. Now you could go to some churches, have an all Nigerian church, all Ghanaian church. You can go to some other churches, get an all Kenyan church. You know what I'm saying? It's like what you said before. When people go to a country, they usually all migrate somewhere.
like the same
If it's not an area,
area,
another secure location is a church. So then even when I remember when we were growing up, we'll go to different conferences, just bucket bear, different of the Kenyan kids. Like we all grew up together. We really all grew up together, honestly. Like we'd always bump into each other. We all knew each other. Now when you get older, we stop going, see less and less people. It is what it is. But when you're to talk about stuff like the black experience all around, it is very separate because I remember one time Nipsey said it like, bro, I've never been in no gang stuff, but I also know the one person that's most likely to mess with me or to cause any type of altercation with me would be a black person. I remember one time I was in Primrose Hill. Where's Primrose Hill near, bro? Camden.
Yeah.
I was in Primrose Hill. I remember one time I was walking down a hill with some of my bridges. The worst thing you could get out of the black guys. I swear you're man. Like your thing it is like, nah, bro. I don't know who you're talking about.
That's not me.
Bro, I've been there.
Where do I know you from?
Bro. No.
I swear I know you.
And then you tell them, nah, bro. Nah, yeah, you are. You're like, look, G, I'm telling you, I'm not. I remember we were walking down Primrose Hill. There were two guys walking up. It was me and three of them, my other brethren. These guys were walking up. They weren't even like mugging you. Sometimes like niggas can mug you. I remember we were just walking. I turned around back to, yo, what you saying? Whoa, what you talking about? Nigga went like this. Oh, my bad. I thought you were someone else.
Damn,
I just kept
he's
it moving.
ready.
I didn't think it, bro, in a split second.
Yeah.
Just like that. You're walking down the hill. You don't even know who he is.
I could have just snuffed
And
him.
he just thinks you're someone that you look like. Because I remember Nipsey said the craziest part is your enemies are looking for the same people who look like you to attack. You know what I'm saying? People that look like you are looking to people attack that look like you. So these same people that look like us or whatnot had no idea where they're from. No one even knew them. Walking down the hill this way, got up this way. The guy wasn't even looking at us and he just backed in last minute. Yo, where you from? I'm like, bro, what? He's like, oh, my bad.
You know what you tell him next time?
What?
No.
No, me don't black. Me don't black,
Papi, no, papi, no black.
He back on the shake. No, papi.
No, not me.
Papi, me don't black.
No.
That's hilarious, bro. It's not hilarious. I think it's funny, though. I think there's certain
is,
things,
yeah.
where it's like, we don't want to turn it to like another race thing, but I think, like, bro, it is very funny being a black person because it's like, bro.
Yeah. Oh, my bad, bro. I didn't know you was Dominican, bro.
It's like, bro,
Keep walking.
like, bro, people can be racist to you, and then you're still gonna get bullshit from people that look like you.
Bro.
What type of nonsense is that?
Bro.
We should be helping each other.
Bro, this is what I'm trying to tell you. Certain cultures and people, they'll be helping each other and it's all good, yeah? And sometimes they'll get a little racist, hardship, whatever that happens in everyone's lives. But from my perspective, we get it from our own people. We get it from other people. We get it from people we don't know. We get it from people we do know. It's so long.
I want to ask one thing to you guys as well. Because these last couple episodes, we've been talking real deep. We're having some deep conversation.
Conversation.
I want to lighten it up a little.
All
bit.
right.
Okay.
Because this is an hour ep.
All right.
This is different.
All right. We have to keep that tension.
You have to keep it positive.
All right.
I want you to bring up one of the funnest moments from your childhood.
Ooh.
One of the funnest, like, because you know when you're a kid, you're like, I'm having so much fun right now.
Like doing something. Or like
It could be.
back
Wait,
home,
let me specify. It could be your first kiss. It could be no. When was your first kiss?
I mean, I could touch on I could do both questions.
Let's stick with the funnest part of your childhood.
My funnest part, I remember 6 weeks holidays. My cousins are the same age as me, but they're all the way from South, so I don't get to see them all the time. But what we'd do is we'd go all the way over to South, yeah, and we'd spend like maybe 2 weeks or so at theirs, me, my brother and my sister. And it's such a different dynamic when you're coming from a very strict kind of black household and then I'm going to my white side and we have so much fun. Like we'd be on the streets roller skating and doing water fights.
Yo, they
It
don't
was
roller
so
skate on
fun.
the streets no more.
We can't, bro.
Water balloon fights. I don't
Water
see
balloon
it.
fights, bro.
Yeah.
We hide and seek in a house, and my auntie's getting involved, and my uncle's getting involved,
Yeah.
and all of their friends are coming around, and we're getting involved, and we're playing all night. And you know that game where you blindfold someone, you spin them around, and they've got to try and feel for someone in the room.
But they turn the lights off,
Bro,
and then,
all
yeah.
of that. And in
Before
my house,
technology.
you couldn't do that stuff. You can't stand on a chair. You can't blindfold yourself, spin around. What if you knock one of the ornaments off the side? What if you break the TV? But there was none of that in that house. It was just all fun. And if it was all like living the moment, and we're just enjoying ourselves, and we're just laughing at each other and making jokes. And yeah, man,
I
the
remember
funniest times, honestly.
one of the funniest times as well is that ghetto childhood stuff, bro. I remember one time I went over my brethren's crib, Andrew, for Christmas because my parents are flying out. Nigga, what do you know about 17 kids sleeping on the floor?
17.
Bro,
God
bare
damn,
kids.
yeah.
Bare kids sleeping on the floor. We're doing sardines, like literally sleeping next to each other. Everyone's playing and they're like, slap one of your friends at night, come back to your place. Bro, I remember one time there was a guy next to the had a pool, yeah. This is one of the funniest moments. We kicked the ball over the wall. And then we wanted to do rock, paper, scissors just to jump over the guy's ball to get the ball
Lord.
back.
Yeah.
So then I lost the rock, paper, scissors to get the ball back. So then, man, when you're a kid, yeah, you gotta jump over the wall. So your friends are like, step on my hand.
Yeah,
step
yeah,
on my hand.
yeah, yeah.
I get over the thing, yeah. Now they put me over the wall. Now when you're in your neighbor's garden, you're looking around. I'm like, oh my God, I see the ball. Now in swimming pools, I didn't know that you have a plastic sheet over the pool to stop from different things like algae building up and leaves and whatnot.
Yeah.
A hood. I didn't know pools had sheets over them. I
Right.
thought that was a floor.
You thought that was flooring. Man went straight in.
Bro,
Man went running over that.
I
bit.
went to step on it. I was there, and the next second I was dying. I stepped on the sheet.
I'm surprised you're here today, bro. You made it.
And then man were looking over. And back then, no one could swim in it.
Yeah, them man
So
like,
man had to go to the neighbor's
R.I.P.
door.
Jason.
Bro, that man had to go to the neighbor's door. I'm trying to fight. I'm trying to survive here. And then I'm like, oh, you have to go. And I remember the guys swimming pool, it was like, zzz, and the sheet was slowly coming. I was drowning, nigga. I was drowning.
God
Oh,
damn.
I was young. How old was I? I was like 5, 6. But when they pulled me out, bro, we were laughing though. Even the neighbor was laughing. I was like, I'm about to sue you. I'm about to sue. But that's like one of the funniest moments I can remember in the whole thing,
Nearly
bro.
drowning.
Nearly
drowning,
drowning.
bro.
It was
Yeah,
like
that sounds
everything
fun.
around it, bro. Like,
Yeah.
Let's do it again.
because when you get a whole bunch of kids together, you're just up to no
Yeah,
good. We used to
bro.
do dumb stuff like, I remember knockdown ginger.
Bro.
Knockdown ginger.
Yeah,
Knockdown
yeah.
What's
ginger.
that?
What?
You don't know knockdown?
Nah, what's that?
I used from Aruba, bro. That man used to do shell codes.
You don't know what? Wait, you don't know what knockdown ginger is?
Nah, bro, what's that?
Bro.
That man had.
But I wasn't born here. How do you want me to know?
Did you have that?
crazy.
I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down.
They had bro. They had seashells, bro.
Yeah.
We had seashells, coconuts.
Knockdown ginger is when you basically someone chooses one house to knock with. You know when people knock a door and they
Yeah,
run
yeah,
away?
yeah.
That was knockdown ginger.
Oh, is
I
that
don't know
what
why
it
it's
is?
called
Yeah.
knockdown ginger, actually.
It used to be
Yeah.
funny till the neighbors called the police. It's like, why are you ruining the fun for, man?
That one guy that always
The,
get
the
caught.
kids these
Yeah.
days are taking it to another level. There's a situation that I kind of told you lot about where someone came and actually broke my front door window.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
that
no,
was
they
crazy.
violated. That was breakdown
Violated.
ginger.
Yeah, one of the kids went into the. It's like they didn't want to do it. Yeah, I seen from the camera because there's a camera across the road. They've run to the door like it was almost like they didn't really want to do it, but one of the kids were in charge and he was like, "Go!" And then they listened and they went to the door. One brother turned around and there was a girl next to him. He went like that to kick the back of the door, and the girl went like that and broke the window. Now, I don't think she meant to break it. The vibration of how hard this brother kicked the door, it was vibrating as she hit it, and I think that's what made it crack. And she actually cut herself as well. Yeah, she cut her arm.
Good.
Learn a lesson.
You know what? I feel like kids nowadays are getting more reckless, bro.
Bro, it is. But the thing is,
I don't know if
what?
it's social media.
Do you
or
know what?
but
It's a good thing it was my house. Because when I found the kid, because I went round and I said, yo, come with me. We went to the door and I had to kind of make him feel a bit. I said to him, yo, you do realize a couple doors down, you would have got dragged in the house and fucked up. Like, no jokes, this is the ends. Like, you're lucky it was my house where I'm a calm person. You have to teach these kids somehow, bro.
We used to be raised as a community back in the day.
You don't do shit around your area,
Your
bro.
area, you don't play like that, or you don't mess up in your area. Or if like when I say community, it doesn't necessarily have to be your area, but like back in the day, an uncle or auntie could whip you if they think it's justified, and you'd be like, "Well, dad, they whipped me." My mum and dad would be like, "What'd you do?" I broke a plate when they told me not to play with it. They should have whipped you again. Didn't they tell you not to? Back in the day, the uncles and aunties used to whip me. You know what I'm saying? My parents would have whipped me again. Why are you breaking other people's stuff?
Yeah.
But nowadays, I don't think kids get enough whoopings.
No, it's true.
I used to get whooped.
Oh, yeah.
You hear me?
I thought we were talking about fun stuff.
No, but this is also funny as well. Whoopings are
They
funny.
beat my
Bro,
You know what? One day, I don't know what it was that I did wrong, but my mum, she must have been irritated at something that I was doing. She grabbed the fucking balloon stick. You know the McDonald's sticks with the balloons on the end? She grabbed that stick and fucking hit me with it, bro. Had a fucking scar on my back for so long.
Did it have that McDonald's M on it?
Imagine. Did any of your parents ever, like, when you got in trouble, I used to have to stand in the hallway with my arms up like this.
Nah.
It never happened to you?
Nah.
Wait,
Bro.
the ruler thing.
No.
I
So when I was younger, if I had to get in trouble, it was making too much noise and we didn't listen. That's it, you're on punishment. And you got to stand in the hallway like this with your arms up.
You're doing acrobats as a
No, we're just
punishment.
standing there. You have to stand straight, don't move, facing the wall, like arms like that. Be quiet.
Did you?
That's wild.
Did you not used to get
Yeah.
punishments as kids? Did you?
I mean, I got
Crazy.
disciplined.
How
I got
did you get
disciplined.
disciplined?
Bro,
What was the Bulgarian discipline?
my dad was a disciplinary.
Of course.
Yeah, Bulgarian dads, bro, they're crazy.
But what did he do? What's that one of the craziest?
Punch him in the
Oh.
face.
Not punch him in the face.
Stop talking.
Bro, he was ruthless, bro. He
Yeah.
was like Bulgarian culture, bro. Men are like, yeah.
But
They're-
did he chuck some steak at your head? Like,
No.
what did he do?
He would.
He said, go fetch me a lion.
He would like whip me when I was younger.
Okay, you used to get whipped as well.
Yeah. One time, bro, this man, he was madman, bro. One time he was smoking a cigarette. Like I said, so I know I pissed him off, bro. He got the cigarette on my skin, and he was, bro.
Okay.
He was laughing 2 seconds afterwards. He was telling his friend, he was like, "Look what I did."
That's
Madman.
That's abuse.
Emilliyan wins this one.
Madman.
That's crazy.
I thought you were gonna say you got a belt whooping. That boy said a cigarette burn.
Listen,
Do you still have the mark?
we have to play this out.
What, Emilliyan?
Come
Do
here,
Emilliyan.
come here, Emilliyan. You do something wrong today at school? Give me your hand to the kick.
Baba, no. Baba, no. Nah,
That's crazy.
I remember the
That is
worst
mad.
thing. My dad used to whoop us because he's a spare the child, spare the rod. I'm gonna ask your whooping story after, but I remember one time we was my dad was crazy too. I used to think back in the day when I used to walk into school, I look at the child line number. I'm like, boy, if these people hit me one more time, these people hit me
the
one more
child
time,
line.
I'm gonna call child line. I remember one time I was in the car, my dad, I said, Dad, can we get McDonald's? My dad said, no, we got food at home. I did this to my African dad. I said, you know, food.
Yeah.
Got
Good
my head,
night,
yo, this
Jason.
nigga- yo, this
Good
got
night.
my head and boom. I remember, bro, it happened so quick, yeah. My dad said, I said to my dad, can we get McDonald's? He said, you don't need any McDonald's, you got food at home. I said, ain't no food at home then. I remember it just went like this, 3, 2. I looked at him like that. And my dad was looking at me like, say something else. And then my dad would be like, cry, please, cry. I'll give you a reason to cry.
Crazy.
Damn, you know what? When I used to talk about the child line when I was younger, my parents say, yeah, call him. I'll give him a reason to come.
Oh, wow. That's
Okay,
great. Got T-Pose in the corner
I
again.
was always so scared of child line because my dad, You said go.
You always, man. Go T-pose in the corner right now.
Nah, childlike, go C-pose. I'm sorry, Mom. I'm sorry. My dad and your mum used to be like, oh, you want to call childlike? And by the time childlike get to you, what do you think I'll do to you?
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what?
Nah,
We're
good.
I was like, I'm gonna be disabled from the waist down in childlike comes.
Yep.
What's the worst punishment you got?
Nothing that bad. No T-posing, no cigarette burn.
Not T-posing?
No T-posing, bro. I think the worst one is just the usual. I think it was the one time I remember this. Sorry, Mum. She hit me with, I don't know what I did, but sometimes I could be a little shit back in the day, yeah? So I deserved it. All right, so she got a belt, and she told me to get the belt. And it's worse when they ask you to get it
I
forward.
used to hate that.
It's
Bro,
like,
your dad would be, get the belt, I get the belt. No, wrong belt. Go get another one. You told me to get the belt, bruv.
Just get the softest one you can find.
Literally.
So I give her the belt, and then she like ran after me. I remember I ran back to my room, and she started laying into me, but I was like underneath the covers.
Nah.
So like I couldn't feel it all the way. It still hurt a little bit, but like it was doable. So like, but I had to fake it like it was hurting.
Yeah. Them ones. All my days, I got a story like that. My brother and sister was in the room. I was the only one in trouble. My parents were hitting me. When I was like, it doesn't hurt. Me and my brother and sister were creasing.
Oh, bro, I didn't even say my best part about my childhood, bro.
Oh yeah, say that.
It's a mix of look, interrupted me.
So it's literally the same.
It's a mix of good and bad. But back in the day, so I have a few siblings, and I would visit my older brother a lot when I was younger. I'd go sleep over at his house, yeah. And these are fun memories, but then they're also like PTSD because he used to beat my ass up, bro. I love you, bro, but yeah, this guy, man. I go to his house, yeah, and then we play games all day. We have fun, whatever. And then at night, it's like the demon in him just wakes up. Like I remember this one time, yeah, I was sleeping next to him in the bed. Whoa.
What do you mean by that?
Nah, allow it, man.
Why?
Don't even say that in crazy, bro.
Hey, nah, bro, like
You stopped. You stopped.
So like we be sleeping in the bed, and then randomly, bro.
Why are you looking at me?
I'm just saying. The demon in the bed. Continue. He touched you.
Oh no! Whoa! No!
I'm joking. Continue.
He didn't touch me.
Yeah, continue.
Okay, he didn't touch me.
I remember
That's where
used
he
to girls in the bed next to me when I was asleep.
God damn, I remember them stories.
But he would he put his leg on me. Bro, I can't even.
That's gay. That's gay. I was gonna say that's gay. I'm joking.
This story just keeps progressing. You keep saying it's not like that, and it keeps getting more.
Just takes left turn after left turn after.
Story.
And then
Run
he
that story. I don't
no,
talk about it. I don't talk about it anymore now.
Nah, tell us more about how we touched you.
He put his leg down,
Nah,
you
bro,
kissed the
like
neck. Yeah,
I'll be asleep, bro, and then a second later,
Wait, you just there. Stop it! Stop it! I heard that on the slide. Don't do that. Carry on. It's his fault. It's his fault. It's his fault. It's him.
I'm sweating in him. Jesus
It's
Christ.
hot, bro.
It's hot in here, man. I'm laughing too much.
It's his fault. He kissed your neck. Touched your leg.
Please.
okay,
Started spooning.
I'm gonna start over
Right,
with
yeah.
different wording, so you lot don't get stupid stuff. in your
Don't
head.
laugh. Don't. Yo.
Stop laughing.
Don't laugh.
Stop laughing.
All right, come on.
When I was young,
Don't look at him. Just say the sentence. I'm just looking over here.
You got
You were
touched.
trying your hardest, bro. You were.
No, just do it. No.
It started when I was 6 years old.
Stop.
when I was very young,
Okay.
I go over to my brother's house,
Yeah.
and he'd be a maniac.
Okay.
All right,
yeah.
and I ain't want to talk
He was
about
on demon time.
Bro, next story, man.
But bro, I'm not laughing.
Nah,
I'm just
bro.
waiting. I'm waiting for the story.
Just speed up to the point you want it. Why do you keep building it up?
Yeah,
Just go to the point.
I need to build up the story.
It was
Right,
4 p.m.
It's a beginning, middle, and an end. I'm trying to get to the beginning.
If you keep stopping, we're gonna laugh. You keep going.
Okay,
Setting the scene.
every day. No.
Every day for a year straight.
Sorry, go.
Oh man, look, I go to his stupid house. Yeah.
Yeah.
He fought in my face. Yeah, it's not that bad.
Oh, okay.
We got on bike rides, and he'd be like, "Yo, man, just take this, just take a right now," and then he'll stay straight, and then I'll meet him at the end. I'm like, okay, cool. Like, why would my brother lie to me? I turn right. Tell me what? There's a pack of dogs chasing me, bro.
What?
Bro, I kid you not. I was riding my bike, yeah, and then the thing is in Aruba, there's a lot of stray dogs. There's a lot of stray dogs. So like, if you're just riding in a random area, you're gonna get chased by dogs. So I'm on my bike, bro, and then half a second later, bro, there's dogs on my ankle. I'm like, you know what? I'm trying to keep balance, but I'm trying to keep my balance, bro. I'm like, and then I leave. I get rid of the dogs, yeah, and then tell me what I get to them, and I see this motherfucker laughing at me, bro.
Nah,
He set you up.
He set me. That
dog
set me
A
up.
pack of dogs is too much. I'll have to hit you in your face.
No,
That's
but
way
it's
too much.
common in Aruba. It's common.
To be chased by a pack of stray dogs.
Yes. If you walk into in the UK, you walk into the wrong neighborhood, like, you know, someone might be like, yo, do I know you from somewhere? In Aruba, the dogs, you will see dogs that will chase you, bro. Right?
Talking straight up, bro. I remember when I was younger, I actually had a really immense fear of dogs because I got attacked by 2 German shepherds when I was really young. It was outside my church. I had a football. I was holding this football for this one kid, and there was this guy at my old church in Weeks Drive who used to have these 2 German shepherds who'd go to the park. And I remember I'm holding like this red English football, and then the dogs wanted to have the football. I was like, nah, it's not your ball. But these 2 dogs jumped to me. They grabbed my forearm, grabbed this. Bro, this white man was looking at me saying, yo, let the ball go. Let the ball go. And I'm getting bit up by his dog and everything. And this guy's like, yo, just let the ball go. And I flung the ball. Then the dogs chased after it. Ever since then, I was scared of dogs until my brother got his American pit bull / bulldog. Even till now, I still don't really like dogs. Like, I'm cool with dogs. I like the dogs I'm accustomed to. I don't like new dogs. If you got a brand new dog, like, yo, keep that to the side. If I go to your house, I don't care if that's your house and that's your dog. If I'm a guest coming to your house, put your dog up, bro. Because the one thing you don't want to do is when you get to a new house, you just get a dog that runs up on you, starts smelling on you and all this other. Yo, get your dog out my face before I kick it, bro.
Dog's sweet, man. His name's Princess.
I don't give it. I'll turn
Built like a
Princess
bodybuilder.
I'll turn Princess to pea size, bro. I will stomp that head in, bro.
That's crazy.
Don't let your dog just run up on me because I'm going to hit it. I'm going to. I've been attacked by dogs before. I've had police try to put the dog on me before.
So
I don't like dogs like that, bro.
You got PTSD.
I really
Don't bring
I
dogs
hear
around
it. I
Jason.
hear it. I've grown up around big dogs my whole life, so I used to be scared when I was a kid, but I didn't have a choice not to be scared. The dogs are there. They're in the house. When I went to my cousin's house, the ones I was talking about earlier, yeah, they all had dogs.
Yeah.
So even my other auntie, who's still on the white side, she had dog, and she had a big, what's it called, German Shepherd.
I got
Big
attacked by
one.
a
My
German
whole
Shepherd.
life, the dog was standing right next to it. What were we supposed to do? Scared of it? It's there. You know what I'm saying? We didn't have a choice.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I always had dogs growing up, so I never
Same.
really. Obviously, I was afraid of the dogs on the street because they were aggressive. But like, if it was a dog that was domesticated or like inside someone's home, that they're usually safe.
Usually safe is a very broad.
Nah,
Yeah, obviously
it
you can
depends.
never be 100%.
Remember, your dog is the way the dog behaves is dependent on how the owner is.
The owner, yeah.
Yeah. So, for example, my sister has big dogs and
Not
lovely. Lovely, except one, but she saved the dog. A dog was like near death in a house, and she went into the house and saved that dog. So that dog behaved so sweet and lovely to her, but any other human, she don't trust him.
I say I don't like dogs. I'm cool with dogs. Like if I see a dog walk, like we just walked in here and the dog just ran upon me, I literally had to stop myself from.
He's like, I heard his little.
Bro, I've been
dog.
I've been attacked by dogs, bro.
Nah.
Like you lot don't get. I was 6. I got attacked by 2 German shepherds.
tiny little fluffy cute
Any
dog.
bro. I had the police put the taser on me and have the dog trying to bite my neck off. I don't mess with dogs.
Are you afraid of dogs of German Shepherds? Because I feel like all of your stories involve German Shepherds.
No, that's very true. Like 3 of the times I nearly got killed by dogs was from German
Right,
shepherds.
if
But that's from dogs, period, though.
If you were ever to get a pet, what would you get?
A pet,
Yeah.
a goldfish.
Kitty cat.
A goldfish.
He would get a little
Goldfish.
kitty cat.
A goldfish don't do anything.
Exactly. Stay
Nah,
stay
forget
in the tank.
So you're just wasting money
all
on a
that.
goldfish because
Not
they're just there
wasting
like.
money because they're gonna have a pimped out tank, bro. Pimped out.
That's
you
why
never
you
watch
get it.
Shark Tale? Come on now. Hey, my fish gonna be pimping. Finding Nemo. Now talk about like, you know what I mean?
This guy gonna build a brothel in his aquarium.
A
That's
brothel for the
crazy.
fish.
But I feel like fish is a lot of
I
work.
hope it's
but
for
not
the
much
fish.
gain.
I'm you're stupid. You're stupid.
Bro,
That's
You said build a brothel. I said, yeah, brothel for the fish. said,
No,
I
but
hope
you
it's for
didn't
the
need to
fish.
specify.
I
You-
didn't. You nasty ass. I didn't need to
Bro,
specify. We'll talk about the fish.
Oh gosh. Nah, man. I'm a dog person. I have to.
Me too, bro.
Yeah.
Dogs,
bro, I love
I'd rather
pets
have a
as well.
cat. My grandma always had cats in the house. I'd rather have a cat. I ain't gonna lie to you. My brother had a dog when we were growing up. That's how I got over my fear of dogs. It was called Reaper. I used to love that
Reaper?
dog. Yeah.
I'd be afraid as well.
Yeah. No.
My
No.
dad's
Reaper was cool.
My dad's dog name was Satan.
What do you look like?
Beast.
Hold on. Wait.
That's crazy.
Wait, let's just. Your dad's dog name was what?
Was it Satan or Satan? Satan.
That's
I don't know.
There's a big
One of them.
difference.
That's
It's
a
like-
very big difference.
It's like in between. I don't know. I've asked my dad.
Devil dog.
I'm asking right now.
Okay. Is he gonna respond in time?
He will.
Alright, let's see.
To be fair, I'm saying all of that. My dog's name is Reaper.
That's a crazy name for a dog.
No, because my brother's I'm not doing all of that. But yeah, my brother's dog name was Reaper. I remember we had it from young. But like bro, like, the same way when you're talking about stray dogs, bro, like I just never really had like a good. I'm not scared of dogs, but I just never had a really good relationship with dogs. I also think dog owners do too much with a dog. Like I think dogs shouldn't be allowed. I'll say it. Dogs shouldn't be allowed in your bed. Dogs shouldn't be allowed on the settee. You shouldn't be kissing your dog. Can't lick your face,
You just shouldn't have dogs, bro.
bro. Who me?
If that's the way you think, you shouldn't have dogs.
You're having fur all over the thing, bro. You
Nah,
can't have
some
a
dogs
Nah,
are
the
straight
licking
on some
bit.
things,
Yeah.
the licking bit.
Bro,
There's
that's not that
a
bad, I
limit.
don't think.
There's a
You
limit.
gonna let a dog lick your face?
There's a
fool?
limit.
Not my
There's a
leg,
limit.
not my face, but
Hear me out though, cause I'm not saying do it, but like if some people out there are full on lips in the dogs, and that's wrong. That is wrong. All right,
That's a bit
teeth
is,
out
yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
But if sometimes your dog's like on the side, you're like,
Yeah,
cute, but
man.
get off
Yeah.
me.
They're trying
Yeah,
to lick
that's
your,
what I mean,
If you're
yeah,
licking
yeah.
you and you're turning your head, they're licking your. You know what I'm saying?
And you know
That's their tongue.
I don't know
That's
why
their
that just
tongue, bro.
look wrong though.
That's
innit?
their tongue.
You look wrong. Guy just get.
And I'm
wait,
smiling as well.
But you let the dog lick here. It's cool for the dog to lick you here. For
Why
you
not?
guys.
Oh, I'm not gonna be
What are
like
you
the
gonna
dog's
do?
come and
You're
lick me
gonna-
here.
you're gonna give a
just
bang
licking
to-
you.
No, because you discipline a dog to. You can discipline a dog to go take a poo outside, take a pee outside. You can also discipline a dog that don't lick me in my anywhere here.
A lot of people are like that. A lot of people don't let it on the chairs and don't let it lick and don't let. And a lot of people leave the
I've
dogs
seen more
outside.
dog owners
But
do
what
that.
life to me? What life is that when dogs don't choose to be domesticated?
But dogs are made to be disciplined.
They're not made to be.
No.
They're domesticated animals.
They're not
We
meant to
made
be
them
dis-
domesticated.
Exactly. The dogs now are domesticated animals.
Bro. The way you should, I believe you should treat an animal is like family.
I'm from Africa, bro. We treat animals like animals, bro.
That's-
You said, wait, you see.
That's why you shouldn't
said-
have an animal,
You
bro.
said treat the dog like family.
Yeah, man. Why is he laughing? You get me in
I
it.
get you, bro.
Treat the dog like
Grayson.
family.
Yeah, bro.
What are you lot talking about, bro? That's a dog.
It's
Bro,
family.
they're big parts.
Bro,
of
do you know what? If you
They're
ever
not
got a
big
dog,
parts of
you would
family, they're
never
a
say
dog,
that.
Bro,
Yeah,
When
they're
you, if
big
you was to
parts
ever
of
got a
family,
dog, you
bro.
wouldn't
How
say
is a
that.
dog a big part of the family? He's gonna die in 10 years.
Some live to
What?
15.
Okay,
What?
15, whatever.
Bro, you have that dog from a baby. You do everything for that dog. It's
Dogs
like your
grow in a
child,
year.
bro.
They grow from a baby to a full-on dog in a year. It's not like a child.
Okay.
No,
Okay.
it's not like a child.
Nah, bro.
No, it is not a child.
You're
see a
gonna fall in
child
love
grow
with that
from a
dog
baby.
like that.
No, I'm not saying. Look, my brother had a dog. I love the dog, but I was always able to be like, "You're a dog." I'm not gonna be like, "Oh, this is part of the family." Look, you
It
got
is part of
you
the
got mom,
family.
dad, brother,
And dog.
Jason,
Yeah.
and dog. No,
Yes.
no,
Yeah.
no,
Yes.
You're weird.
So what? You're gonna put the
You
dog?
know
in
you're the only
wait,
odd
hold
one
on,
out.
wait,
You're
wait,
looking at us like we're
okay,
weird.
but
You're the
hold
odd one
on.
out.
You're about to
Wait,
ask
wait. Let me
family
ask.
portrait,
No,
aren't
no. Are you gonna put the dog in family photos?
Yes.
You lot are dumb,
It's gonna be
bro.
front and
You lot
center.
are dumb,
Do you know-
bro.
do you know-
That guy's in the middle, bro.
He's in the middle.
Yes.
The dog is in the
Yeah,
middle.
bro.
Ah, come
Look,
on,
look, look,
man.
look, look,
bro.
look. Let me see if I can show the camera. Hold up.
Is that Satan?
If the dog's name is Satan,
Nah, that's
that's
not
not.
focusing.
Satan.
We'll put it in
The
edit.
dog's name was Satan.
A-T-A-N.
I can confirm it does say
Alright.
Satan.
Satan the dog.
Maybe they
crazy.
pronounced it differently.
I'm naming
Satan.
my
Is Satan like
name my
a small dog or a
Gabriel.
big dog?
I
It was
don't
a big
even
dog.
wanna- I don't
And
even
by
wanna
the
keep
way,
this
talking
topic
about
going.
portraits, my dad, seeing as the dog is no longer here, has a
peace,
mold,
Satan.
a build of
He's
the
in hell
dog.
right
It's
now.
not the actual dog, but they built the dog. It's always been there. It's always been in my house.
there's a mold of your dead dog.
No, the dog isn't. That's not the actual. I just said that.
I
by
know,
the
I
way.
know, but I'm saying there's a mold of your dead dog in the house.
Yes, there's not the life size, but it's
taxidermy.
smaller. It's like a little statue
So when you
in memory.
Alright, okay, so let's just keep this in the same topic. So if someone else was to pass in your family, are you gonna get a mold?
No, that's no.
This guy's
So
just
is
saying,
that
yeah,
different?
So then why would you
It's
get
not
them?
the same,
But
bro.
why
It's
would
not the
you?
same.
Not the same.
You're right. It's not the same. It's a dog.
Hey,
We're not gonna get a statue
dog has
of
a
grandma
name.
now, are we?
Oh.
Satan.
Why for that, man? Man's not saying that name.
Said
I
why?
can't say Satan no time, bro. And even that time was an accident. But like, bro, I just don't get it. Like, you lot really would like put the
Yeah,
dog in
man.
the family
100%,
picture?
bro. That is family.
Yeah, you let that dog lick your baby as well, wouldn't you?
Hell yes. Show my baby clean.
You're gonna no. That's so many germs in the baby.
You let your what?
You let the dog lick his baby.
No, but he's joking.
No, he's not.
You can't
Yeah,
let a
bro.
dog lick
No,
a
he's not.
newborn
Nah,
baby,
No,
bro. He knows
he
that.
eats no, he's not, bro.
Expose him on the pod.
You can't let look for health reasons. You can't let a new.
Talking.
You can't.
Look who's talking. He's got Mr. Eater right here
Ah.
next to me.
I'm not Mr.
Ah,
Eater.
That's his nickname.
I'm not Mr.
do you?
Oh, me.
Huh?
Do you?
I'm not gonna disclose.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. Yeah, he's an eater. I'm the only one that don't eat.
You got your there?
No,
Mm.
that bro. That's no offense.
That's light skin.
That's some
That's
stuff.
some light skin.
I ain't.
I'm telling you, everyone I've heard about. This is a mad topic anyway, but we'll move on. But all the dollars I've heard that ever got their bourgeois eaten is been light skins or
No.
Asian dollies.
Don't stop all that, because it's been dark skin. Don't even stop. Don't even start
I
that.
agree with him.
It's been dark skin.
The one guy I've ever talked to about
Dark
this,
skins?
we all know.
We all know one brother
Yeah.
in particular. He was a dark skinned though, but you know who I'm talking about, innit?
I
don't know
who
you're
you're
talking
You know who I'm talking about,
I know who
innit?
you're
He used to
talking-
work with us. He's our Bridget. He works with us, bro.
How do
He
I
said
not
he had
know
his-
him?
Bro, he was flaunting it as well. He was like,
Yeah, bro.
Best thing ever.
Yeah,
Wait,
bro.
wait,
I think I know who
who
you're
are
talking
we
about.
talking
Yeah.
about?
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah. And he's
no,
light
but,
skin
okay,
central.
fine. That's the one. But majority. Listen, the last guy that I spoke to before I heard about that situation, he was dark. He was those guys. He was dark
I'll
skinned.
never forget. about-
Anyway,
remember-
it's something that anyone does. It's just not something that I wanted.
Hold on.
Do you remember the guy from drama school? He was the first.
Oh, Jacqe, tell the story.
Are we gonna name him or not?
Nah, don't do that.
This nigga named Owen
Oh!
was getting his ass ate
Nah,
by a
Owen, so
Congolese
Owen-
girl.
No, but you're gonna have to mute his name
I don't
so many
need- I
times.
don't
Stop
mute his
saying
name.
it.
Bro, that
Stop
was
saying
6 years
it.
ago.
No,
That's
that's
not his name, though. That's not his name.
What's his name? Owen. What's his name?
We'll stick with Owen for
Yeah,
now.
Owen.
Oscar used to get his ate.
Okay.
Oscar used to get his ass ate by a Congolese girl. This is how he told us the story. First of all, it's raunchy. We were in Brixton,
Brixton
McDonald's.
McDonald's. If you know about Brixton McDonald's, yeah.
Everyone knows that
There's
one.
like, there's like one crackhead lady we used to call her Yoda. She used to walk around like this in Brixton. I remember Oscar was a couple years older than us. He was like to me as a kid, like, cause how many years older was he than us?
He was in his 20s. I think we were like 19.
Yeah, he was like 24, 20. He was grown in it. Literally just about to hit over 21. He was like to us. I remember we were eating fries. I'm eating fries. The kid's eating whatever. He's like, yeah, guys, you know, I'm
Fries
messing with
eating
this
ass.
with this black girl, and Oscar's white. Then me and Jacqe were like, okay, brother, you like the things that yeah, this black girl taught me something new. We're like, oh yeah, what is it? He's like, yeah, bro, you know she eats my. I remember I went like this.
Put the
Excuse me.
chip down.
Talk about some. Nah, you lot need to try it.
It's the
No,
way. It's the
thank
way he
you.
explained it. He said
Yeah.
legs. She had his legs up in the air,
Mm-hmm. Like doing like a celebration like this, but with his legs.
like YMCA, legs up in the air.
Because he said the first way she did it, he was on the couch like this, and she scooted him all the way down to where his key start was over the thing. Now she's giving him fellatio. Then she went underneath the fellatio and hit the pool, and then she commenced from there.
Nah.
And apparently he said ever since then she turned him.
Nah.
How they do it? Star shape,
Keep
bent
in
over
mind-
to the side.
This was all in McDonald's in Brixton.
He was telling us everything. I mean, as your kid kept saying like, nah, man can't do all of that. He's like, nah, bros, you. But that's what all the guys who get their baggy ate. They always say that. It's like, look, you're saying it now, but until you try it,
Nah, I'm good.
Bro,
You don't
yeah.
know.
I'm a
Over
strong
McDonald's.
believer that you don't have to try everything in life.
not at all.
You don't. You really
Not
don't.
at all.
If you want to though, go ahead. Do your
If you're that guy, you do that. You do your thing. I'm good. I am good. Don't try and say, hey, don't knock it till you try it. No, you. I ain't trying that bit.
So what you mean to tell me in your whole lifeline you'll never try that?
Having it done to me,
Yeah.
that, bro. You do, bro. Let me not even touch on it because I'll start.
Yeah, I can't even. Yeah,
I'll start saying a madness and I'll get cancelled. And
Oh, it's just crazy how we went from we started in culture to eating, bro.
Yeah.
No, but you know what? There's a close friend of mine, and I won't say who it is. Yeah, but you lot know him as well. He's a friend of yours as well. Yeah. He told me that you'll never pleasure a girl fully until you eat there.
Until you eat and it tastes funny.
Don't say that. I've
What's
never
that?
done that.
You ate Subway today.
Italian BMT.
Italian BMT. Oh, that's that steak.
Extra cheese.
That's that mozzarella.
Oh my god.
I can't do it. I haven't in my mouth.
Yo, no. If once you join that club, you're forever in that club for life. You can never revoke that membership.
I can't do that, man.
Not even for your wife.
For my wife, I'll do anything she wants.
Oh,
What,
so
you let her eat up?
No,
yeah.
I will do anything she wants. I won't.
Yeah, so
says-
she tells you right now.
she says,
bend over.
no.
She says,
Husband.
she said, let me peg you. Bend over. You do
No,
Lift those legs, boy.
because
You
that's
said
to
you do
me.
anything. You
That's
said you
to
do
me. I said I will do anything. I
You said
will do
I would- you
anything.
said-
I won't let
yeah,
her
do
do
anything
anything to
she
me.
asks.
Yeah.
Not
you
anything
said
to
that.
me.
All right. So
I will do
specify
anything
that.
she wants
So-
to her. I will
Can we-
suck
can we
them
replay
toes.
what you said beforehand,
I'll be on the. I'll do anything, because I'm that kind of guy. But
Yeah, of course you are.
I'm that kind of guy when I'm in love with one girl. Yeah. Not multiple women though. But to me, doing it to me, no.
That whole love conversation is funny, bro. Because I think I have been in love like 6 times. But I've always thought, why can't you love like 2 at one time? I think I've actually fully been in love with 2 girls
You know what?
in one time.
I like this conversation.
I've been in love with 2 girls. I was in love with one girl for who she was. And I was in love with another girl for what she represented.
What did she represent?
Story like
That ass.
No, time about.
Yeah.
No, time about. But no, in all seriousness, I was actually in love with like 2 girls in one time. Like I couldn't let them both go.
Do you believe that's true
Would
love?
you call that love though?
That's not
Would you
love.
Call it something else. Like,
I
you
was
just
so
like them.
serious. No, I'm very. I can cut off people very, very easy. But these 2 at this part, like I've been in various situations, various relationships. I can cut off stuff very easy. Even my last ex, I cut off and like that's it.
I don't think he was in love.
Again.
But
Huh?
then that's my opinion.
But you can
could
say
be.
that, but I
Yeah,
felt like I was
yeah.
in love. I was saying to both of them, I love them, and they say they love me back.
Love is subjective, man.
Yeah, it's
I
what
personally couldn't do that, but
Yeah,
Because one of the girls I've been on and off with since I was 15 years old. I'm still on and off.
but I feel like love is like if you have that one person, and then you fuck around with someone else, and then you hurt your person, it hurts you as well. That's for me. That's love.
And
Like,
that
you-
should deter you from doing
Yeah,
so
exactly.
because
Like,
of
you
how
love
much
this person so
care
much you
about
don't
them.
want to hurt. So
But don't you also need to have like you need to have those moments to understand that you're still deeply in love with them?
I understand that perspective. I do. And one part of me wants to agree and say sometimes, but I mean, the thing, there's 2 sides of it. I don't know. For me, this is the way I see love, yeah? The way that I look at my brother and my sister, yeah? No matter what they do in life, I don't care. You lot could say anything to me, yeah? They're my brother and my sister. I love them. I might have to, depending on what they do, I might have to remove myself from in their life, like, all the time. But at the end of the day, I love them. They're my brother and my sister. If my brother was to go jail on some, I'm going to see my brother in jail because my brother.
Facts.
When he comes out of jail, if he ain't got a place to stay, he's got a place to stay because it's my brother.
Facts.
So that's the same way that I look at love for anyone. If I'm in love with someone, I'm in love with them. It doesn't matter if I have to even remove myself from that relationship. I still love you. Do you know what I'm saying? So
But that's really only something for a brother and a sister, though. Like family love, and I feel like relationship love can be very different.
I don't
like,
think it
even
is.
though I say I love those 2 girls at once, in the back of my mind, I know like I ain't really love them, but I'll say because you know me, I'm like, here's my problem. I like hearing girls tell me they love me, even if I know you lying or not. It's bad.
So I don't think you've actually experienced.
So you
love
don't
then.
exactly.
So
Yeah,
maybe I
experience that
haven't, but
real
like-
love, bro.
but
Trust
like,
me.
it was
If
like
that's
it was
real
such-
you,
it
love.
was
You
such a
don't
real
have
love.
that. You don't have it.
But
in the
I
back
feel
of
like
your
there's
head
something
and
in part of me that just won't let me, that won't allow me to go psycho. Like this guy in love about his shorty, he's gonna jail over her. That's a fact.
It's a
I
fact.
can never be like that, me
That's a
personally.
fact.
But when he says that, I'm like, oh, that's that real love. But then I also think, oh, maybe it's just because this guy's crazy.
Die, I'm a crash out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's a little bit of both.
But at the same time, I look at both of you two, and you're with your respective partner, and you've been with them for years. And I think if you two were ever to find anything with your partner, I believe both of you would crash out.
Yeah.
What you mean?
I think.
I mean, you're gonna hurt someone. If you found out your girl
Touch
was
wood.
unfaithful or something like this, I believe both of you would crash out.
Of course,
Yeah,
but I think that's
obviously,
because we love them.
That's what I'm saying. That's probably why I'm always like, I can't be in love like that, because I just could never see myself doing it.
But that's
But that,
that's you expecting the relationship to fail at some point, so you will crash out.
yeah.
No, that's just me not allowing myself to even let it get to that point. It's not me. That's not me
You're
expecting it
scared.
to fail. I'm not
Maybe
scared.
You need to
I
love
just-
yourself.
I'm not scared. I'm just not prepared to waste my
I'm
time
scared.
and energy like that.
Oh, but that's
I'm
why you found the
terrified.
right one.
Find the right one.
Oh.
I don't care about the right one, bro.
You
I'll
see
tell you
what
this.
that-
You make the
I've-
one, the right one.
I've gotten to the age where I don't really care if it's like real love. I just want you to do right by me. You do right by me, I'll do right by you. We'll sort it out. I don't think I need like real love, to be honest. Just be faithful. Help me with these bills. Help us create this empire.
I need it
The
every
rest-
once in a while.
Yeah,
Do the rest. But like, we don't need to be in love for real. Like, cause you look at sometimes the grandmas and grandparents, but they ain't really in love no more. They just been around each other for so
don't-
long.
I
You'll
hate
find
What do you
out.
think
I
gets them
do
through all
that.
them hard times?
Huh?
bro.
What makes
Family,
you
the
think?
kids, to be honest.
No.
When
No,
no,
it didn't
what you
ruin
don't
a
understand,
relationship like
what you
this.
don't understand that I
No,
think you
no.
can't
Yes.
understand until it happens, bro.
Hmm?
One thing you don't understand, I don't think you can understand until it happens. When someone gives birth to your kid, bro. Now a lot of can't feel that, but I feel like me, who's actually like I get deep when it comes to love. Yeah, someone has birth, gives my kid something that's part of me, life, bro. That's a whole different love.
I want to stick by that.
That's a
person if I
whole
can.
different love, bro.
Yeah.
And then longevity. Imagine something really happens and someone sticks by your side, bro. Like the trauma bond is a real thing as well, but that love is unbreakable, bro. Certain loves are unbreakable, and that's why when I fall deep, like I'm gonna drown in this bitch. The water pressure's heavy, type deep.
I
So,
just can't do that,
bro,
Yeah. I don't think it's scared.
It's
Sometimes I think too logical, and I'm like, it's not worth it. In my opinion, I feel like the only
in this day and age,
in
yeah,
this
you're
day
right.
and age maybe, but like I think as well. I think also with me, like that was a period. I was with like so many different women that were having boyfriends and stuff like this. Like, and I was always kind of like, if all these women are cheating, I know I'm not good enough to not get cheated on.
bro.
So that's why I always kind of thought in the back of my head, like, why would I want a girlfriend if all these girls cheat? I'm not saying all these girls cheat, but I was with enough women at the time that were all cheating on their boyfriends with myself. So I was like, no. Like, I remember the first girl who I ever thought this could be wifey. I had a breakup with a boyfriend for me, and then she got back with him because I was supposed to link her, and I think I just ended up airing it or whatnot. And then she would be cheating on a boyfriend with me at the same time. And this is the one girl in my life I ever thought, like, you could really be wifey. But then she was cheating on her boyfriend. I'm not dumb enough to be like, even though you're cheating on your boyfriend, it's because I'm different, and when you get with me, it's gonna change. Nah. I think
But that's just the girls you're going for.
you know
If
what?
you go for someone that's in a relationship, and then they accept you, then that person will always be a cheater, bro.
No, but I feel like, look, hear me out. I feel like this day and age, bro, people are just getting into relationships to be in a relationship.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
think that's why there's so much cheating and whatnot.
It's all accessible.
Yeah.
You can get with a girl like that. A girl can get with a guy like that. So because we have so much option and accessibility, that's why it's like, oh, what, that guy gave me attention and my man's acting up. Yeah, I don't want to be with you no more. I'm gonna go to him.
Actually,
Oh, that guy's acting up now as well. Oh, let me go to this guy.
I think love and relationship is knowing that the person that you're with, that's not just the person that's your girlfriend in name, but that's also your best friend.
It's my partner,
If
man.
if you can say that your partner is your best friend, that's love. Because no matter what happens, whatever happens in a relationship, you love that person. You'll do anything for them.
100.
And I think you just need to. You haven't found it yet, but I know you will one day.
I don't care.
Let's
Let
get
me
the
get
search
this
party
money
going.
up.
Yeah.
Look,
Yeah.
we need to end this
Yeah.
up.
We're gonna finish this bit.
Hey.
This is the end of season 1. You got, I was about to call myself Jacqe. You got Jason, Jacqe,
It's
Kizzy,
Kizzy.
and MZ.
That's who it is.
This is the Jokemen Show,
It
and I
is.
want
Thank
to
you
quickly drop a
guys so
promo. Yeah,
much.
guys, go watch the bench tour. CarolWProductions.com. I want to insert that clip or something in parts, but yeah, it's the Jokemen Show.
It's a Jokemen
Season 2 coming soon.
Jokemen Show.